Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mai. I'm a junior in the foreign language faculty of Saigon University. I just finished my 8 days and 7-night field trip at 11 tourist destinations in 4 provinces in the central and central highlands of Vietnam. So right now, come with me to find out what I experienced during my trip. Let's go! Our schedule lasted 8 days and 7 nights in 4 of the most brilliant cities in Vietnam. The first is Nha Trang Coastal City, where we visited Hang Chong Landscape, National Oceanographic Museum, and Christ the King Cathedral. The second destination is Quy Nhơn. Here we had a chance to visit Eo Gió Landscape. Next, we traveled to Da Nang City and went sightseeing Marble Mountain and Hội An Ancient Town in Hội An City. And finally, we arrived at Đà Lạt City to visit 5 tourist hotspots: Bảo Đại King's Palace 1, Đà Lạt Railway Station, Domaine de Marie Church, Lang Biang Mountain, and Trúc Lâm Monastery. The first destination of our trip was Hang Chong Promontory. The distinctive feature of this place is that the groups of boulders naturally stack one another. When reaching this place, I had a chance to see a beautiful white sandy beach with coconut and casuarina trees lined up along the shore. And behind those trees is busy Nha Trang City. This beauty gave me a sense of peace and relaxation amidst the bustle of the city. According to folklore, it happened on a stormy day when colossal waves sank a couple ships and drowned 2 of them in the water. While the husband tried his best to hold the wife tight, as well as cling to the biggest rock, he left his handprint on it. Therefore, their love is remembered by locals who named offshore rocks Hang Chong, representing the husband, and onshore rocks nearby Hong Vợ, representing the wife. Oceanographic Museum was the second destination in Nha Trang. This museum is located at number 1 Goda Street, about 5 kilometers from Nha Trang city center. Over its long history, the museum has collected up to 60,000 jars of specimens. The collection of this museum is spread over 2 floors. The ground floor is home to aquariums of different sizes containing all kinds of marine life, for example, reef shacks, live corals, pufferfish, lionfish, and a variety of colorful fish. They are so cute. The upstairs floor is for exhibiting an 18-meter-long whale skeleton. Apart from real fishes, there are also rare species skeletons or bodies preserved in formaldehyde solution. Discovering the National Oceanographic Museum with a vivid picture of living creatures gave me the feeling of swimming and immersing myself in the sea. When I came here, I was able to open my eyes to the splendor as well as expand my understanding of the diverse species and marine habitats. Nha Trang is also known for its impressive spiritual architecture. Christ the King Cathedral or Nha Trang Cathedral are the pride of Catholics in this coastal city. The main material to build it is concrete and split rock. Nha Trang Cathedral is built according to Gothic architectural style with characters at the tops of the doors and the windows having leaf shape and the dome having bent and pointed shape. The partings decorated inside are lines, making simple and solemn beauty. Despite more than 80 years, Christ the King Cathedral remains architectural value before. It's not only the place where Christians of Nha Trang come to attend ceremonies, but also the place that attracts tourists everywhere coming for sightseeing. Set foot in Quy Nhơn, a small city but very splendid with a relaxing and wealthy tourist hotspot, which is Eo Gió. Eo Gió is a sunny and windy place with a wild and magnificent landscape representing the natural beauty of Quy Nhơn city. The name Eo Gió comes from its geographic location. This place features the blue sea, imposing high cliffs, and great mountains that have the shape of a bow. Especially, this area always has winds blowing with strong intensity, seemingly unable to stand firmly. Eo Gió can be described as an ideal place to observe the harmonious beauty of the sky with the waves. Unfortunately, that day the sky was overcast and the rain and sunshine changed erratically. However, we remained immersed in the splendor of the natural landscape in this area. Welcome to Da Nang City. This is the most livable city owing to the harmonizing combination of mountains and beaches. Known as a natural icon of Da Nang City, Marble Mountains had long been Buddhist worshipping sites with a complex of peaks, limestone caves, and temples. In the 19th century, Marble Mountains had been named Ngũ Hành Sơn by Minh Mạc, the second king of Nguyễn dynasty. According to the theory of 5 essential elements of Eastern: water, wood, fire, metal, and earth. We had the opportunity to visit Thủy Sơn Mountain. It is the largest, highest mountain and has the most pagodas and caves among the 6 mountains of the Marble Mountains. The way up the mountain is quite long and steep. We felt very tired, but we still hiked to enjoy the natural scenery of the majestic mountain. Here, I was admiring the unique architectural style of 2 Tam Thai and Linh Ứng pagodas. Immersed in the surrounding landscape made me feel a sense of peace and serenity. Besides, the Huyền Không Cave is one of the most magical and spiritual caves in the Marble Mountains, with charming scenery and ancient mossy big rocks. This complex was chosen by the old people to build many unique architectural works imbued with historical values of Da Nang. At Royal Lotus Hotel, we had a chance to visit each room type, services, and amenities here. At the same time, we were able to attend the seminar at this hotel. Coming to Da Nang, visitors cannot ignore one of famous place of antiquity, which is Hội An Ancient Town. Hội An Ancient Town seems to, aside from the busy development of the country, retain its ancient beauty from its roads to its architectural works. The most prominent of the ancient house architecture here is Đức An Ancient House. This house is a tube house with 2 entrances. The house also takes advantage of natural light sources from skylights. It is called Giếng Trời or Sơn Trời because the house does not use electric lights, instead oil lamps and candles. Coming to Hội An, I had a chance to visit a prominent spiritual site, Quan Công Temple. Setting foot here, my first emotion was overwhelmed by the splendor of Chinese architecture. The main gate of the temple is carved with a couple of dragons winding amid blue clouds. Inside the main hall is the majestic and sacred beauty of exquisite patterns of ancient artisans. Now, let me explore the experience of a foreign tourist when visiting Hội An Ancient Town.
So, what's your name?
Rudy.
Where do you come from?
France.
French. Oh, I really love French. When you arrived in this city, what was the first your impression in this place?
When I arrived 15 days ago, I really like it. I like the fact that there is a whole town where you can visit. There is a beach not too far. The people are nice. The food is great. No, that's a really nice place. I will come back, I think.
What Vietnamese cuisine have you ever tried?
I love the papaya salad, and I love the other one. I think the voton, that you make your name by yourself.
Yeah.
This is specialty from Hoi Han. This is my two favorite, and I love all the soup most of the time. They are great.
Yeah, that's so great.
And the little, how they call it? It's like a little stuff like this with mango or peanuts inside. You see, it's white, made with rice. You see what it is? It's a little thing. So dessert. But some ladies are selling this here, and I love to take this as a dessert, and this is really good.
And do you intend to travel to other places in Vietnam in the future?
In Vietnam, no, but I already been to Ho Chi Minh and Hanoi. This time I stay in Da Nang. Now in Hoi An. I think I will come back to Hoi An because I practice yoga and I like this place.
And we finally arrived in Dalat City after struggling with the dizziness of a long, winding path. But this city is most special to me because this is my hometown. In Dalat, the first point we visited was Bảo Đại King's Palace 1, with ancient European architecture, along with a large flower garden. The mossy ancient forest made a great impression on me. Hidden behind the pine trees and ancient trees at the mansion of King Bảo Đại, it attracted me because of the extravagance that stood out among nature. This mansion was used by King Bảo Đại as a place to work and rest, living with his family during his reign. In addition to the main hall area, the two sides of the palace are two large living rooms. Behind it are 4 different large and small rooms. The second floor includes the bedroom of Bảo Đại Emperor. Next is the bedroom of the Empress Nam Phương, located opposite the corridor of the palace. In addition, there's also a cabinet meeting room. Our next destination in Dalat was Dalat Railway Station. The station was built by the French between 1932 and 1938 with ancient Gothic architecture inspired by the Lang Biang Mountain. Dalat Station has many ideal places to take pictures, such as on the deck, tracks, bows, panoramic views of the station. With a route of 7 km, the train will take visitors to explore the mountain town. Although the speed of the train is very slow, it is an attractive location of the station for visitors to enjoy the scenery along the way. Historically, Dalat is a city associated with French architecture. Domaine de Marie, a typical combination of French and Vietnamese architecture. This church was constructed in 1940. It is part of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Dalat and contains a nunnery which operates schooling for local children. The outstanding feature of this church is the combination of French architecture with Rong House, a typical steel house of the Central Highlands of Vietnam. In addition to the character of the church, I was also attracted by the colorful surroundings, which honestly made me feel like I was immersed in a painting. As you know, a mountain that is considered a symbol of Đà Lạt is Lang Biang Mountain. It is the highest mountain in the city with a height of more than 2,100 meters above sea level. Upon my arrival, I was initially captivated by the enchanting natural landscapes of the picturesque pine forest. Reaching the top of the mountain, the scenery here is even more charming. Lang Biang Mountain is an ideal place to experience picnic activities, cloud hunt, or enjoy the fresh air on Lam Viên Plateau. In the afternoon, we had dinner and exchanged golden culture with ethnic people at the foot of the mountain. To be honest, this place made me the deepest and most unforgettable impression.
Thực khách đang dùng bữa ở trong kia qua câu chào Niêm Xá.
The final destination of our itinerary was sightseeing Trúc Lâm Monastery. Trúc Lâm Monastery belongs to the Trúc Lâm Yên Tự Gian sect and is currently one of the largest monasteries in Vietnam. Trúc Lâm Buddhism emphasizes on everyone's interior concentration, which leads to personal purification, builds a carefree mind, and helps one's good nature manifest itself. Coming here, I found myself surrounded by the magnificence of exquisite Buddhist architecture, enveloped in the vast hills, and what stood out most to me was the serenity of the lake in harmony with the tranquil echo of temple bells. This combination gave me a deep sense of peace, dispelling all worries from my mind. In addition, my favorite activities is exploring Đà Lạt night market, with a lot of food that I really love. Here I had a chance to converse with a lovely foreigner.
Where you come from?
The Netherlands.
Netherlands. When you arrived in the city, what was your most impression in this place?
This city, my first impression, we just arrived today, like a few hours ago, but the first impression, we were really tired. First impression was, we want to know what's here, and we heard about the night market, so we were excited to do that.
Yes.
And we also have some other plans, like the waterfall and the zip lining, and we're gonna do it tomorrow.
What Vietnamese cuisine have you ever tried?
The banh mi, of
Banh mi,
course.
yeah.
Yes. And we eat something today, but I don't know how it was called. It was like a sort of soup with beef in it, crispy beef, and noodles. And it was really nice.
Pho.
Yes, I thought so,
yes.
but I didn't want to say it
Oh,
wrong.
yes. And do you intend to come back here, or do you intend to travel to other places in the future in Vietnam?
Yes, of course. I've been to Ho Chi Minh already, and we stayed 2 days in Mio Nay. I don't know if I call it right. It's near the beach with the sand dunes. Mau Nay. And I'm traveling the way up in the upcoming 3 weeks.
This is Central Lake. Hồ Xuân Mai Lake. Hồ Xuân Mai Lake. Gì mà Xuân Mai Lake?
This is the end of my video. To be honest, through the trip, I have greatly expanded my knowledge about the central region of Vietnam. Besides the wonderful experiences, the trip helps people bond together. And also helps me create unforgettable moments with my friends. And if you guys enjoyed my video, please give me a like and comment your thoughts below. Thank you and see you soon.